I've been waiting for that. The newest Shredded Sports Science video. We've got Chalky first in the chat. Call me Kurt Angle, Ulrich, Doobie Bro, Clumtastic, Draggers, Proxycon. Big ups, G Starwin as well. I can love you. I can love you, babe. I can love you. Right. Anyway. We're going to do the new Shredded Sports Science video when Gym Legends skip Brain Day. Right, Lincoln. I like this guy's videos, but you've got to, like, he's verging on DSP level titles now in terms of reuse and no. That's all I want. I just want the titles sorted out a bit more. That's literally all I want from this guy now. Sort your titles out and we'll be there, mate. Sort your titles out and we'll be there, bro. Right, hang on. Are we there? Real harm, big ups. There we go. I can love you. Right, Fedora Glow, big ups. I'll see you too. Okay, here we go.
Hello, welcome to Watch How Fast This Man Ruins My Set.
Today I'm going to be trying for...
I like that song.
3.5, maybe 4. Depends how I'm feeling. There's an old man staring at me. Live, laugh, love.
I've seen this already.
No one was looking at you. Do you know how I know that? Tripod, camera and microphone and plenty of main character energy.
Yep.
In a gym where people go
full
to
makeup,
exercise.
bangles.
Really, this man has a problem. Life of being a girl. I actually can't do this.
I don't want people to stare at me because, like,
attitude and character. Ouch. The irony of filming a video for the entire internet to see, but getting upset when someone looks at you in real life. Button. At least Joey Swole hasn't seen your video. Oh.
Even the owner of your gym messaged me laughing and agreeing with me because he's tired of it too.
16 yo. Here we have another boy genius showing his brain gains. He's been on the creatine.
No. You don't even look enhanced.
Chicken and broccoli, drinking his protein.
Oh, look how bad it is all over his arm. He doesn't even look enhanced.
Shakes and hitting his anabolic win.
Oh. You don't even look enhanced. Oh my god, your skin is ruined, my guy. Your skin is fucking ruined, my dude. Like, them scars are gonna live with you forever, son. You're gonna have them scars forever. You're gonna have those scars forever, my son. Oh my lords. Let me get a demon up. Where's my fucking demon thing? Hang on. My demon loop. We got a demon loop up. I should just have that non-stop. Bro is gonna look like that forever. Like, forever he's gonna look like that. Like cigarette burns all down his arms, 100%. All on his chest.
2 syllables.
And like massive scars. And as well, you pick them, you pop them.
When I was
like,
16.
bro. Listen, I pop some of them spots. I don't always like, but if I'm there, if I'm like this and I go, oh, and I can feel, and I'm like, especially if it's like this sort of range where I can easily get like this grip and like, mate, trust me. Or imagine if you had it like here and you just saw, you wake up and there's this giant, like a boil, like a cyst, like a pustule, and it's like sore as fuck. And even if you like, you wouldn't even have to squeeze with some of them because they're so big. If he just like pressed like that, you would see the surface of it like, oh my god, like literally. When I get the big ones, I'll like squeeze like, not even either side, not like a spot when you go like that. If I get a big one on my shoulder, like one big one when I'm on a cycle, you'll be able to feel it and you'll be able to squeeze like say it's here in the middle, you squeeze like wide, you'll be able to grab a thick amount and you feel it like, they're massive, like, you feel the thing pop, like, it's not like doing a regular spot. You put all the pressure, like, from way far away. The things are massive. You feel it, like, crack on your back, like. So, this cunt's got them all over his fucking arms and shit. Oh, real hard. I feel so bad for them people, honestly, because there's nothing you can do about that. You can take, like, Accutane and that. But severe acne, even if it's not induced by using steroids, just severe acne, just due to hormonal imbalance, is really hard to sort out. It's debilitating, and like you said, it can get really bad. They can bleed with it, and it's so debilitating. Like, it's so bad for their mental health, their social life. It's fucking terrible for people. It's so awful and painful and horrible to live with. Maldy, how you doing?
Playing championship manager, awkwardly looking at the pretty girl in maths class, and had spots all over my face. Not my body from blasting PEDs, to be clear.
Look at the state of him.
Fast these days, eh?
That gives a whole new meaning to chest and triceps. It doesn't take a rocket
Wow,
scientist
look at
to
the
figure
state
out
of
that
him.
this is a really dumb idea at that age to be doing what
And
he is doing. Hopefully he
you know why you see why they all look the same when we watch these videos? You notice how when you look at all the videos from years ago, none of the bodybuilders have got this scarring. Like, remember when I show you pictures from the 80s of bodybuilders, I could show you a picture of anyone. I could show you we could get a picture of anyone. Let's take someone I don't normally look at. Let's take a few of the guys that I don't normally bring up pictures of. I can show you any number of pictures of them, and their skin is smooth. Some of their hairlines are going, but their skin is smooth. There's no craters. There's no marks. Gary Stridham probably competed around 200 pounds. He's maybe 220 here. Maybe he looks a bit bigger. His midsection here, a bit older. But like, you no matter when the era, even though they're bright reds, and that he's older here as well, much older, you can see the quality of their skin. Because genetically they're already halfway there, but these guys don't need to push. I mean, look at his skin. He's an older picture of him here. Like, it's not about him not having spots now. That's an older picture of him. Where's all the scarring? Where's all the scarring? Like, it's not there. Where's all the scarring? Where's these guys, like, with all their pimpled up bodies and that? The pictures don't exist. The pictures don't exist. Because these guys in the 70s and the 80s, look at him now. These guys in the 70s and the 80s weren't abusing the fuck out of steroids. They were going hard on it, bro. Look, he looks great. They were going hard. But they weren't abusing the fuck out of gear. These young lads are absolutely abusing the shit out of steroids. That's why every single one of them, when we see these videos, they're all fucking scarred up, pockmarked. They look absolutely terrible. And that's why, like, again, Barry Domain now, some people now wouldn't even think his physique was impressive, some of these freaks on social media now. That's him standing on the Olympia stage. Some people wouldn't even think that's impressive today. Whereas like, in reality, it's like one of the, especially if you're there in person, it'd be one of the most impressive physiques you'd ever seen. Just the way like their maturity and stuff like that. But they're not all like, all these guys are not, they're not as big and ridiculous, but they're not all scarred up and unhealthy as fuck looking. And most of them are still alive now. Most of them are still alive. This cunt won't be. If he keeps going like this cunt won't be. He ain't gonna make it to 40.
install some common sense in his next update. One of the biggest bodybuilding events of the year, the Arnold, just took place, and in amongst Andrew Jacked winning the big prize, Martin Fitzwater had a tantrum like a toddler who wants more cake.
Yeah, that was
Martin
funny.
Finished fourth behind Andrew Jacked,
Nick
annoyed. Walker and Hadi Chupan, and let's just say he didn't take it well. He shoved Nick Walker backstage, which Nick confirmed, didn't shake his hand, celebrated Nick not winning whilst on stage, and randomly messaged bodybuilding channels like Louis Marco, salute, you're just as garbage as the rest of the bodybuilding media. Louis Marco never mentioned him, by the way, before that message.
Nice.
Dear me, people, I wake up this morning to this DM from Martin full of water insulting me. I did not make a single video about him. I did not even repost a single pic, nor criticize his physique.
Martin's sponsors then disappeared faster than that rash after I put the cream on it. Well,
Oops.
as a brand, we do not condone behavior that conflicts with our core values and principles.
Boring.
He also said something to Nick Walker on stage, which I'm guessing wasn't, do you want to go and play FIFA with me after this? But that wasn't the only big story. There was also the first professional show for Sam Sulek. I am not an expert at analysing men flexing in their pants, but here he is stepping on stage and he received a huge reception. He ended up placing 8th in his category, which is a respectable first effort, and of course, being such a popular fitness influencer, there will be plenty of eyes on him when he takes part in these shows. The interesting thing is that he has no coach, he does everything himself, including cutting his hair.
But that's why he doesn't look anywhere near as close to the guys who are the actual pros. And that's not me shitting on the guy. I've talked about it, how good his physique is. He's there. A massive part of the reason he's there is because the IFBB is a business nowadays. The IFBB is a business. And they know that his eyes, the eyes on his profile will bring eyes to the sport of bodybuilding. That's part of the reason why he has a pro card. Because it's not like I'm trying to shit on the guy, but you look at him there versus the guy that won versus like Ramondino, or you look at him posing versus Wesley Vissers, it's like night and day. That's part of the reason he's there, because the IFBB is a fucking business now.
I think he went with a Mr. Bean bowl on the head approach there. Here is Nick Strength and Power with his analysis.
Front double bicep, I think, is a good example of how much more muscular, how much fuller Sam was. The arms are clearly up. His biceps look way bigger, way fuller, way better peak. His V-taper is more dramatic. His lats look thicker from the front.
Or again, I don't even know why what's name's covering this.
Pro debut for Sam. I think he made massive improvements from last year to this year as an amateur to a pro.
Can someone tell that dude at the front to sit down, please? Here is Sam's 1 year change, and he seems to have made improvements. And from what I'm reading, people are saying his posing needs to be worked on, but overall, he seems to have done well. It will be interesting to see if Sam can now be a contender at the elite bodybuilding level.
He's got to be bigger all over. And that's not me shitting him. He's got to be bigger all over, and we can't just lean on this popular and people cheer when I come out. It's like, I ain't going to take you so far. You ain't going to beat like the Bumsteads and people like that.
There is a viral gym called Diamond Gym, which every fitness influencer is going to be humiliated. Living legends such as Jesse James West, Logan Paul, Larry Wheels, and Ashton Hall, just to name a few. And yes, just know I had jokes about Jesse James West's thumbnail, but I'm on my best behavior.
1, 2, 3, up. You gotta give me something.
The list goes on, and the views per video are in the millions, where these influencers are pushed beyond their limit and screamed at like they haven't put the toilet seat down.
35! Now!
It is basically an extremely intense gym where 3 dudes, Haddy, Unk, and another bloke who I can't be bothered to look up his name, put people through crazy workouts. I've just come across this gym because I get distracted by, well, everything. But I want your thoughts on Diamond Gym. So each set is 100 to 200 reps.
Ooh, I can't even count to 200. 200.
I'm not going to be the one to tell them about the point of diminishing returns. Junk volume just entered the chat. And yes, the reps were as poorly executed as you would imagine.
Waste of time.
I don't care. Go home.
And they have rules such as you can't drink water because dehydration is back in fashion, obviously. This was the reaction to Alex Eubank having a sip of water.
Everybody to the hill. Hill. Everybody.
You know how dumb that is?
My son would love that. He hates drinking water. Should I send him to Diamond Gym? No, he's 4.
To
that's
discourage people drinking water during training.
Everybody 30 burpees.
Do you know how fucking stupid that is?
And it's colorful. 35.
Can't shut your eyes, because if you shut your eyes, you take your eyes off the enemy or whatever. Not cringe. Definitely not cringe. Shut up.
Stop closing your eyes. That's already 10. That's out of 10.
You have to do push-ups between each set even on leg day, amongst other rules which make absolutely no sense.
Oh my life. Absolutely retarded.
Put it up a rack. Let's go down. 40. Get right to it. Head up.
And if you break a rule, you have to do hill runs. And these influencers are almost screwing up their bodies with the terrible form they are being forced to perform. Here's Will Tennyson being forced to squat like he wants a long lie down for the next 30 years.
It's their own fault. If you want the content, you wanted the content more than you wanted to stay safe.
You gotta stop. Get up. Get up. He quit at the bottom of the rep. All you had to do was finish. Look at him. Look at him.
Here is fake Natty Hussein, something turning his back into Play-Doh.
You gotta give me something. Give me something. Don't leave me alone. Let's go. Somebody gotta jump these before this whip. Who's making? Wake this up.
They learned that spotting technique from Pulp Fiction, and if people literally can't lift anymore, they get another face full of phlegm.
Listen, be quiet.
It was really hard to stay confident going into these sets because it was so far out of my comfort zone. Any sign of self-doubt I placed on myself really off. Like, really them off a lot. A lot.
Did anyone bring the wet wipes? Do you think Hunk would mind if I wiped my face with a bit of aloe vera scent?
Dumbest shit in the world.
Have you?
The Trend Twins wanted to give up because even the Trend Twins have more common sense than the Three Musketeers at Diamond
That tells
Gym.
you something. That tells you something.
How'd you walk over there? You got mad.
And so the positives people will argue is it develops mental strength, it develops character, and that sort of thing. The negatives are people turning their backs into cheese bread.
I guarantee you, Doobie bro, you're fucking right, because I've seen that guy train. I guarantee you that in some specific lifts in a controlled environment, Will Tennyson can lift more than a bunch of these fucking clowns, some of whom are twice his size and geared up. And I believe I believe personally that he is lifetime natural, because Will Tennyson's physique has been the same for like fucking 10 plus years now. And he's gone hard, done cuts and documented the whole thing naturally, like for like months and months. Like that geezer's 100%, I would say, lifetime natural. And he's a strong fucker. This is just stupidity. Saying, oh yeah, it could build mental toughness. That's just dumb as shit. You can build mental toughness a bunch of ways, like reps, being strict. Like there's a bunch of different ways to build mental toughness and mental fortitude. Like doing dumb shit to your body is not one of them. Getting screamed at by a bunch of fucking retards because you're like failing with poor form on a fucking set of squats is not the end of the world.
To me, this is content. The guys at Diamond
that's all it is,
know
content.
That
That's literally it. It's just content. Nothing
they know
else.
They're on camera, and I think a lot of this shouting is performative. And the influencers who enter the gauntlet know the same. It is a video which will make them a lot of money, so they're willing to be treated like that. There is no way people are going to Diamond Gym because it's an efficient or effective way of building muscle.
Doesn't matter, they're putting the content out.
I don't see the benefit in me or any other bodybuilder or strength athlete benefiting from doing burpees and push-ups in between 30 to 50 rep sets. I just don't see what they're trying to accomplish there besides make great content.
I mean, this guy is a bellend, but well done, Larry Wheels.
The Anabolic Stick has a good video explaining the background and story of the legend that is Diamond Gym. Please let me know your thoughts on Diamond Gym. This is James Thinker, Shredded Sports Science. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.
Nice. I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree with all that stuff, basically. Lord probably got. Yeah, I agree with all that. Hey, look, it's me. Oh God, the guy. No, that's not the guy. Is he live yet? I don't even know if I want to watch him right now. What was that video they just said about? Oh God, he's live. Oh God, we did a cringe intro.
For today's stream,
he's fucking with the collar. Good. I like it when he fucks with the collar of that top. I want to see the intro. I want to see the hand gestures. I want to see the fucking nonsense. I need cringe hand gestures and bullshit. I need all this fucking imbecility, if that's even a word.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a brand new streaming week
already
here on DSP Gaming.
See?
This is a good one. We've got multiple new releases and/or DLC expansions. We've got some exciting continuing playthroughs, chill vibes, and hopefully the power will stay on all week. We got a lot to talk about on today's show, including
chill vibes.
This week, the schedule will change a bit.
I
do have a slightly shorter streaming schedule than I usually would. That's okay, but I'll explain exactly how it's going to work. We even got a really weird release day coming up where a game is coming out at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that in the 18 years that I've been a video game creator. I've never seen a video game come out at 3 p.m. in the middle of the afternoon, but it's happening. So we will talk about how we're going to tackle all of this. It's going to be a good show, getting everyone caught up, positive vibes and fun. So, sit back and relax, folks.
Smack, smack.
It's time to start the week right. It's time to start the week with a fresh edition of the Level 1 Podcast.
Okay. Jordan Fadeaway Walrus, how you doing? What's he wearing? He's wearing that, isn't that? Didn't his wife buy him that for Christmas, right? Didn't his wife buy him that one for Christmas, I'm sure? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Like last year. That was the wife's Christmas present for him last year, I think. Right.
All righty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. As I said, the first show of the week. This is for Sunday, the 15th of March, 2026. Things are kind of in disarray, and the reason I say that, there's some stuff going on. My wife is actually cleaning the house. Jasper Kitty is deathly afraid of the vacuum cleaner. He just always has been. So she's vacuuming. He ran in here when I was about to start, and I'm like, well, Jasper, I'm going to start the show. I got to close the door then. So he's in there with the door closed. I'm going to see how he behaves. If he behaves normally, then maybe we can have him in here, more often with the door closed, because a lot of people say, why don't you have your cat in your office more often? That's the reason why. Usually when he's in here, if I close the door, he freaks out. So let's see what happens. I'm curious. If he starts pawing the door,
no one cares.
Let him out. But the thing is, he doesn't want to go out because my wife's going all around the house vacuuming. He's like, oh, no, it's a monster chasing me around the house.
Okay,
anyway,
autism.
I hope
Move
you're all doing
on.
Well, I'm back from my day off yesterday.
Autism,
and I'm
immediate.
ready for a 5-day streaming week.
That's
right.
big ups
I
as
said
well.
5 days. Why 5 days this week instead of the usual 6?
No one cares.
To be honest, it's not a good reason. It's just kind of life. A bunch of stuff has backed up for me, which I now have to handle. And so I need to take an extra day off this week to go around doing appointments, working on taxes, and all kinds of crap that's not very fun. But it needs to be done. And I figure taking a whole day off to tackle it and do as much as I possibly can in the day is better than, say, me taking off a series of streams over several weeks where the schedule's all over the place. Let's just see if I could try to, condense it. So that's what I'm doing. And we'll see what happens with that. And I'll give you updates because I very well might need to take some more time off before the end of March in order to get everything done that I need to get done. But it's all good. 5 days of streaming this week, and this week is going to be exciting. Why?
Oh, yeah?
Well, first off, today we're continuing with the very awesome, highly successful indie game Slay the Spire 2. Okay, I've now done 2 sessions of it, although admittedly not normal sessions as I would like. I was supposed to have a major stream of this game on Friday, and then I lost power. We won't talk too much about that today, but it's very annoying because I had played the game earlier in the week, and the premiere stream did great. We had high attendance, high support,
engagement,
high engagement.
Good
Everyone
engagement.
was having a great time with Slay the Spire 2. And then I was supposed to
good
play it again on
engagement.
Friday,
oh, look at that!
As I'm doing the DSP morning show, the power goes out because we have 2 inches of slush outside. Not even snow, just some slush, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. I know people are like, you're too hard on the people who run the things in your state, Phil. Well, maybe I wouldn't be so hard if I didn't live in Connecticut for 32 years.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Where there's ice, sleet, snow, hail, hurricanes, tornadoes, and more. And usually the power doesn't go out for 2 inches.
Because it's built for that. Because it's built for that. Because certain areas and some societies and countries and whatever else are designed around the environment. Not everywhere is the same. I know it's quite hard to understand that. But that's the thing.
Like, I could see if it was 2 feet. But for 2 inches, it's kind of unacceptable that people's power go out.
Okay, anyway, sure.
I digress because the power was out for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
My stream went down. I didn't know when it was going to go back up. I did get it back up by around 2 p.m., but we had lost more than half the audience. Like, you know, originally that stream,
Oh no, had
that
ya?
we had done earlier in the week had between maybe
More than
200
half
viewers,
the
and then we had more on
audience,
Kick. We barely had 150 on Friday because people didn't know I was going to be coming back from this power outage.
Yeah, sure. People didn't know.
So that's life, right?
If
What
they
can you
like
do?
you that much, shouldn't they be
But I'm
checking it on
excited
their
today
own?
to do a major stream of it where we're actually going to play it for the entirety of the stream, having a good time.
Yeah, he's
It's a
annoyed
great
because he
game.
missed out on
I
the
can't
money
wait
from
for
this
more. We're now
game.
playing with the Silent class, which is basically supposed to be like a stealth assassin that uses poison and weakness and other kind of status ailment stuff when they fight, rather than say the brute force of the Ironclad that we had done that first stream, right? So I am excited for today's stream. I hope that you'll stick around. It should be a really good one. And also this week, continuing RimWorld, right? We've also got some Dragon Quest coming up. We've got Street Fighter in a huge way, because I'm playing Street Fighter 6 all day Tuesday on St. Patrick's Day to celebrate the release of the new DLC character, Alex. And I've added some new animations today in honor of this DLC release. And so, if you gift a sub
God, really?
on Kick, or if you contribute with a smaller super chat, anything below $5, you have a random chance to get an Alex animation here on the stream. I added not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Alex animations for this week's DLC release. So that's pretty cool. You'll see those today slowly, I'm sure, as people start contributing to the stream. In the meantime,
wow, he's really hyping a DLC character,
so it's not
huh?
like too much Street Fighter overload.
Okay.
But it's great. I'm really enjoying.
He's barely going to play him and drop him
all
and
of these
say he's not very good, but we're
randomly,
like,
you know, added and rotated around. I think it's very fresh. It's cool that every week I'm adding something new. Like, for example, next week I'll probably add spring animations, right? And then as I get towards that first week of April, I'll probably add birthday animations for my upcoming birthday celebration. So, good stuff coming. And I hope that you're all excited for that. Now, later in the week, we've got even more going on. Yes, sure, I'm continuing on with indies, where we'll do an indies night, right? But the big thing this week that I think everyone's excited for, it's the impending release of Crimson Desert, okay? So, to give you guys some information and to be transparent,
you don't know.
Okay, Crimson Desert.
You weren't into it.
Started as an MMO.
You don't care. Don't pretend to care.
Online. This is an action RPG.
Yeah, of course they are, Drake. Of course they are. You know they are. You know they are. You know they are. It's just because he's already got the Ryu one. He's already got the Ryu one.
Mount. Yes.
It's just going to be Alex doing like an elbow or doing like a the flash chop.
MMO,
like literally, maybe the jump, you know, the stomp.
MMO ever, but a lot of people seem to like it. So what they've done is they basically like backwards engineered.
Have I got one of the other Alex ones on here? I don't think I have.
Single-player adventure game. Interesting. I'm not aware of anyone who took an MMO and turned it into a single-player game after the fact. I've heard of people taking single-player games and turning them into multiplayer games, but not the opposite. So there has been a lot of information about this game that's been released over the last month, 2 months. All of it seems.
Who wants to take bets on what one he used?
The graphics are good. The mounts are interesting.
Who wants to take a bet on what one he used? Let's go to page 1.
Yeah! Wah! Hyper bomb!
I think the chop. Yeah, I think the chop. Right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a prediction on this. We're gonna do a prediction. So we're gonna do a little prediction. Just he might not have any of them, but if we see one, hang on a minute. I need to move this. Okay, the chop, I reckon, would be one. I think the elbow too. I think the elbow is potentially going to be. He said 4. I think elbow. I don't think he's gone deep down into any of these things, and he will pick things that he knows, things that are well known. Maybe. Oh my god! What about Alex tearing the shirt off? Oh my god, the shirt tear, Alex. Okay, we're going shirt tear. I'm going to do one more. I like to capitalise. I've got a little bit of tism too. Shirt tear. And we're going to do one more. Let's say, what's on page 2 we got? Oh, Riohan said a hyper bomb. How far down is the hyper bomb? See, hyper bomb is a little way in. I don't think he would have even bothered to go this far. Once we start getting to these and he thinks, oh no, it's starting to look like, I don't even think we're going this far. I don't even think, look, the stomp is here. I like his stun animation. Maybe that one. I don't think just the idol. We're going to go with all warmed up, which is his taunt. Okay. Big boot is iconic. Do you know what? You're right. I should have maybe... Fuck it. I've done it now. Fuck it. I've done it now. He took the gif of Hugo and Alex. Potentially. We'll see. I did think that. But we'll see. I think... I can't predict on my own. But yeah, predict some points if you like. Predict some points as we're watching it as to what you think that Alex... I mean, we might see it soon. I honestly think there could be the shirt tear. I mean, there's 4, so there's a good chance of getting a few of these. But yeah, flash chop, elbow, maybe the boot, like Drag said as well. That one. That one. Yeah, maybe the boot is potentially one I should have put in there as well. We'll see.
But the more and more that I keep hearing about the game, I have to wonder, what's the catch?
Would it be crazy if he put a fight? Well, he didn't play that. He doesn't like that game, does he?
What's wrong?
He'll try and be like, he'll try and pretend.
These days
again, he pretends he's old school.
It can't be the best game ever made, right? It can't. There's got to be a catch. There's got to be a shortcoming. Is it going to be that their story sucks?
Oh, Lord
Is it going to be that the gameplay loop gets boring after 10 hours, right? Like, what is it? What's going to happen? Because something's going to happen to make this game not as good as it seems on paper.
Oh, someone
right?
put 100K. Someone put 100K on Flash Drop.
To see what it's going to be. It could.
We will, if we see one, I will leave it open for a bit because he's done 4. So we'll let, if the first one is one nobody said, we will keep it open because he's done 4 of them. So if anyone does get like even one of them right and we see it, like that's good enough.
Released or it could be
so you got a good chance.
Somewhere in between.
You put 100K on Flash Drop.
I'm absolutely playing it as much as I possibly can on Thursday. But there's a problem.
Someone put 100 on all warmed up.
Made by Korean game developers.
I would if I could.
Decided to do the weirdest release schedule ever.
I would if I could.
Instead of just doing a typical overnight release where, okay, it'll release midnight your time, which usually is what game devs do, they've decided to release this game worldwide at one time, and it's the weirdest time ever. It's 3 p.m. my local time on Thursday. Now,
I like how it's weird because it doesn't suit him.
As you know, my streams usually run from around 11.
My streams.
30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then I take a break.
What game? I'm not even sure.
Dinner, and then I come back and I usually
I'm not even
around
sure.
7 p.m. till around 10 p.m. ish, right? So how's that going to work if the game comes out at 3 p.m.? It's not. So what I'm thinking of doing on Thursday.
And if we see no animation, I will reset it so you'll get your points back. So don't worry.
Something very different.
But yeah, if
I'm
it's one we
thinking
didn't
I
expect,
will
or
start
just
an earlier
random shit,
stream
and it's just
and hang out with you guys,
nothing we
probably
thought of
doing
and
a
just
level
crap,
one
like,
podcast,
because he might have
recap
stole,
what
do you know
happened
what?
during
He
the
might
week,
have
give
stole
us some
generic
highlights,
Street Fighter 6
expectations, what
ones
we're
as well.
expecting from Crimson
So,
Desert.
like, you know,
And then
there
once
is
we
a bit
hang
of
out,
leeway. We're not
I
going
go
to take
offline.
people's points
All right?
unnecessarily.
My podcast usually runs to
Because
like,
it's kind of a
1:30.
vague, like,
So go offline for like an
it's
hour.
kind of a vague
Go
thing.
have
Oh, yes,
an early meal with
Proxycom
my
playing
wife. Obviously,
Endless
can't call it
Space.
dinner
I
if
see
you're having
you.
it in the afternoon. I guess it'll just
I
be
don't know
considered
why my
a
Steam is
lunch.
turned on right now.
And then come back for 3 p.m.
I don't know why
At
that
time,
is.
I will be playing Crimson Desert from 3 p.m.
Pulled out.
all the way through the day into the night. So basically, I'm going to get like 6+ hours.
Yeah, that's
of
what I
Crimson
think,
Desert
Nate. So it's already
on
found a
one
few.
super
I think
concentrated
Third Strike
gameplay
ones
stream.
is a good call. Because he's like that.
So
He's
I
already
almost
done, and
never
that's
do
what the
that,
Ryu one
okay?
is.
But in regards to this game, it's the only way that I'm going to get a good amount of gameplay in of the game on release day. So I'm going to change the schedule up to do that. Now, sadly, I can't be here, on Friday to play it again. And that's kind of one of the tough decisions I had to make. Like,
more often.
when am I going to take this time
My wife
off?
and I deserve more time
And
together
the thing
for
is,
sure.
I had to take some time off.
ain't
to do
fucking hurt, that's for
stuff.
sure.
So, hopefully playing it over 6 hours on release day.
Big ups, Mel,
will give
man.
us a good taste of exactly what the game is, so everyone's questions are answered. And then I'll be off on Friday, Saturday, and I'll return on Sunday
Big ups
to
on
play
that.
more. Okay? So there you go. In fact, what I might even do is a very quick video at the end of Thursday night just to say, hey, after 6.5 hours, here's my initial thoughts on Crimson Desert. And that's what I leave as the highlighted video of the channel while I'm gone for a couple days. Okay? So that's what we're looking at for this week. To run through the schedule, today, Slay the Spire 2. Tonight,
Slay the
RimWorld,
Spire
which I'm
2.
very excited for. RimWorld's actually been doing really good with our progress and everything.
Money in
that's
that.
gonna be great. Then tomorrow, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined and an Indies tryouts night. They've been doing well, and we've had a lot of fun trying various variety of games. We're gonna have another one tomorrow night. Tuesday, all day long on Tuesday will be Alex in Street Fighter 6.
Alex?
First, we'll do his combo.
Say about the animations again. Tell him about the animations again. You know you want to.
His basic strategies, his bread and butter combos, etc.
His bread and butter. He doesn't learn their bread and butter combos.
People, and then hopefully by the end of the day, since it'll be a double stream Street Fighter 6 day, we'll be able to take him into his ranked placements and see where we place with this new character. So I'm excited for Alex all day long on Tuesday.
No,
Of
he's
course, like I
not.
said, we have Alex animations for contributions. So anyone who gives a sub has a random chance on Kick to get an animation of Alex. And if you do like a smaller super chat under $5, there's a chance that you'll get an Alex animation as well. All right?
Let's see it.
Good stuff. I'm excited for this week.
Let's see it then.
And
Let's
Wednesday,
go.
I think what we'll do is probably just a redo of today. We'll probably do more Slay the Spire and more RimWorld.
Let's see it.
And then Thursday is the Crimson Desert release, as I've explained.
Let's see these crappy
it's a shorter week.
animations.
It's actually a really exciting week, is it not? Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
So, good stuff. my
No,
friend.
some of them. One of them is specific, but if they do
Hold on,
the smaller ones, it's a random
okay.
chance it could
So we
be.
got some contributions rolling in.
Let's get some rolling in.
Someone tipped $1, says do some tier lists on Thursday. There are many pre-made ones on the website. Good way to build hype. Tier lists of what? Your opinion is valuable. Also, don't skip Friday. You'll kill hype for the game. Move days around. I can't. It's called life. When you have a life, sometimes life, has to take control. And in this case, I have things that have been backed up that I haven't been doing.
Okay.
That have to be worked on. I cannot be here Friday or Saturday. It's that simple. There's
Oh,
no way changing
no.
it. There's no getting around it. That's just life. I'll be back on Sunday. Thanks for $1, but I have no idea what you're talking about with tier lists, right? Someone tipped $2 as you mentioned your wife doing house chores, cooking, cleaning. Does she take care of the entire condo? She does a lot of the major work.
Yeah, that's a yes.
This morning, as she was cleaning downstairs, I helped her.
That's a yes. He ain't
while she was
helping.
doing it, and while I was having my breakfast,
He ain't helping.
My breakfast, drop it, go help her with this, then go.
He's not
get some
helping.
coffee, then go help her with this. I help while I can. The thing is, I'm in here streaming quite a lot, so if I'm streaming, I obviously can't be helping her with the housework and stuff, right? Primarily, she does most of the cleaning around the house that she can do. There's stuff she can't do because I can't reach it or
He's lying. She does it all. He's lying, bro.
And she'll wash the clothes and she cooks. Yeah.
Everything.
Takes care of the house stuff, which is great that she does that because she's much better at it than I am.
Oh yeah, you're that. You're such a
often that I'm in
stupid
here,
generic. Oh, I'm such a dumb guy. I don't know how to do
Thank
anything.
you for $2.
I'm so dumb. It's so wacky.
Okay.
When I in the kitchen, my wife's busting round me, telling me to get out and ha ha.
All right.
I'm such a dumb guy. I can't cook in that.
One other quick thing
Fucking
that I want to
dense.
talk about before we just kind of chill, because like I said, this podcast,
Yeah, I can't wait to
I'd
chill.
much rather just have it be a more laid back show.
Well, I thought this is a podcast. We're at the morning show. I thought we chill on the morning show.
We can see if we want to end it early.
I didn't think we chilled on the podcast. I thought this is specific topics, snappy gamer talk. I thought this is a real show. What about the morning show if we want to chill?
Let's say hello to everyone this morning. How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday? Who do we got on the YouTube side? We got Pizza Time, GBA, Dab
I can't wait to chill.
Let's see here. Grandmaster Scrub. King Michael's here. What's up, King Michael? King of the Void, how are you?
Scrub.
Let's see. Rose Diamonds, how are you? Caliban, what's up? Ramza, what's up? How you doing? On the Kickstarter this morning, we've got username already taken. Robust Eggo Waffle Breakfast. Now, that's a hell of a name, and that's someone who already had a name and must have changed their name. So I don't know who that actually was beforehand. Asthma Goal Spoons is here. Omega Sauce is here. DSP for Prez is here. Turkey Infused Pasta. Ooh, they're here. And more. How y'all doing? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show, and welcome to some chill vibes here on the channel.
Chill vibes.
So, the only other thing that I really want to talk about before we get to like Q&A and just hanging out, Slay the Spire 2 is crushing it, particularly for an indie game. Sorry, I'm looking at Jasper. For an indie game, okay, Slay the Spire 2 is doing incredibly well. It has sold over 3 million copies.
Sorry, are you one of their reps?
Within 1 week of release.
Are you one of their reps?
3 million copies. That's crazy for an indie game.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Incredibly high sales.
No, it's not.
And it's
sorry. What year is this? What year is this?
It's not even fully released.
What year is this?
3 million copies. Okay. Hence why when we take a look.
Oh my god, dude.
At this screen, it makes sense that it's still getting a peak of over 500,000 players a day.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Thank you for the gifted sub, and we got our first Alex Anthony.
I'm all warmed up.
Thank you so much, Omega Sauce. In fact, let's just get that on the leaderboard now before I forget. That's our first sub.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is, dude. Quick, stop the prediction, quick.
Thank you.
Quick, stop the prediction.
One of 4 different Alex animations that we will have on the stream.
Okay, end submissions. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. So, take a look at Slay the Spire 2's performance in 1 week, man.
Right. That's fantastic. That was so good. It's scary how well some of us sad fucks like me know this guy. Okay. As you saw, we play it again. Look, you just saw it in the top corner. Ready? There it is. As predicted.
You're a crumb creep.
That
the first one
still getting a peak of over 500,000 players a day.
I'm all warmed up.
Omega Sauce, thank you for the gifted sub, and we got our first Alex.
Was that on the first page as well? That one was that one on the first page. I bet he did, because that's why I didn't go far. Because that site, I've looked for obviously lots of different gifts from fighting games and shit. That site comes up a lot because they've got so many gifts, particularly all those. They've got all of them. It's really cool. Like they've got all of the old sprites. They've got a bunch of the sprite animations from Third Strike and like that Street Fighter 3 like series of games. They've got all like the old ones from 2 and that as well. But they've got all of these. But look, page 1. Look, not even off the first line. Page 1. That's what I said. I said, I bet you he didn't, if he was on this sort of website, I bet he didn't even go past this page. Look, I guarantee you, if he's got that, the shirt tear is in there. And I guarantee you, probably the chop is as well. We could do another one, but we're behind now, so people can cheat. If we can do another one, but people can cheat it. So I can't put channel points on it. Because they can go ahead and look. But I guarantee you. Right. So big ups. I don't know who voted for that. Who voted for the? Well, it's going to tell me. All warmed up. There you go. The entire first row would be funny. The entire first row. 500k goes to Law of Power. Dickhead. Yeah, they take the background. And they've got, obviously, this is just Street Fighter. But this site has, I mean, most of these people I've not even heard of. Like, if I pick, like, okay, I'm going to pick one. Oh, okay, that's Chie. Oh, wow, it's actually Chie from Persona. But, like, look, even with these ones from the specific fighting game, and they've got that from Persona. Even with her, they've got some stuff. Like, there's so much stuff on this website. It's real cool. We pick another random one. God knows what this is. Help. But there's animations. What is this? But there's, bro. Sorry, I don't know what game this is, but doesn't matter what game it is, even if it's some game none of you've ever heard of. This, bro, that's pretty wild. They've still got it. They've still got some stuff. So yeah, that'd be funny if it's just if it's just those four. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Animation of the week right there. Thank you so much, Omega Sauce. In fact, let's just get that on the leaderboard now before I forget. That's our first sub of the week.
Rancho. Thank you. Big ups. Let's go.
Thank you.
I fucking knew it.
One of 4 different Alex animations that we will have on the stream. Okay. So, take a look at Slay the Spire 2's performance in 1 week, man. Seriously. 574,000 peak, and then you say, well, what about the 24-hour peak? Obviously, the game has declined, right? Yeah, it lost around 2,300 players. In a week?
You think you're in my neighborhood, brother? This is my damn living room.
Watch your mouth, tough guy. You're in my house and you're acting like a jackass.
Oh, yeah? Then catch these hands, neighbor.
Get off me, you loudmouth lunatic.
Snap you like
Sit your ass down.
Man. You think you're in my neighborhood, brother?
Why? Right. Someone needs to take Sora.
Every day. Look at this.
Law of
What
Power.
time is that? See, I don't know what time that is. Whatever time that is, that's crazy that it's that many players every day. This giant spike of players. So, by the way, for the record, yeah, it's crushing sales.
He likes Sora too much, didn't ya?
Of profits for the company, which is great.
Why is he going on about this, by the way, though?
I
Why?
love it. Can't wait to play.
Why are we going
more
on about
today.
this so much?
This is a really great game for right now.
Why does this
Now,
matter?
the question is, how
Why
much
is this
content does it have
relevant?
because it's early access.
Plenty
I
of
don't
indie
know.
games do
I've only
really
played
well.
2 of the heroes so far. I think it has what?
Yeah, that
5
is
or
why
6.
your RAM costs
So we'll
triple.
have to see as we get further in and we do more runs, how much more exciting it gets, or are we going to hit a wall where we run out of content because it's early
Pancake
access?
Mick is big
I
up.
don't know. Right now, it's going very strong, so I'm going to keep it in the rotation for now because I really like it. Obviously, I want to keep playing, try new heroes, try new builds, try new strategies, and just keep going for now. But maybe at one point we'll run out of content and we'll have to put it on the shelf until there's more released, in which case we go back to it, right? So the only thing that I wanted to show you.
Why is there a muscular man
Basically,
screaming?
While Slay the Spire 2, which released on exactly the same day as Marathon, has retained its number of
But it's
peak
nothing
players,
like Marathon,
sadly,
though.
Marathon is
It's
not.
nothing like Marathon, though. It's
is
nothing like it.
Losing players every day.
It's nothing
it
like
started with
it.
an all-time peak of 88,000.
We know why it's losing.
Only
It's
about
nothing
a week and a
like
half
it.
Into its release now,
They are 2
it is down to
completely
around
different
50,000
games.
a day, and it's a multiplayer game. So I want to make this clear. This is a game that should have more players.
Oh, oh my god,
It's
dude.
just not. Now, the weird thing about it is there's been no official announcement from Bungie, but the rumors on the internet are that it sold about 2 million copies, okay? Which for Bungie is a good amount, but I do have a question, okay? If 2 million people bought Marathon, where are they? If 2 million people bought this game, why is it that 1,900,000
DSP,
of
none of
them
us care.
aren't playing it? Where did they go?
None of us care about this.
I find it hard to believe. Now, perhaps, and this is a strong perhaps, they're all on console. Maybe. If you really want to believe that 1,900,000 people bought the game on console exclusively and not on PC, and that's why the Steam numbers look like this, I don't know.
Akuma.
I find that I'm very skeptical. Okay? But Marathon is doing all right. Like, again, it's not dead, which I guess is a good thing for Bungie. But, to be honest, don't you think it should be doing better? I mean, yeah. This should be a humongous audience, and it's not. This is supposed to be the next big thing, and to be honest, the talk about Marathon is dwindling. Like, right now, people are going crazy for Slay the Spire 2. The entire gaming community is talking about the game.
Yeah, people are going crazy for it, by the way.
It's slowing down. You're seeing less talk, less buzz. The word in search is way down on popularity. You know what I'm saying? So
has he been checking this?
I don't know what's going to happen with this game for a game that's supposed to be, you know, always playing online. Always, you know, it's really not doing that well. All right. And for the record, just for direct comparison, Arc Raiders keeps having 185,000 players at all time.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying. Now, yeah, Arc Raiders has a lot more hype behind it. Arc Raiders has been out
just
longer,
saying.
But
You're just saying what?
Competition is doing 3 times better than that. So, I guess we'll have to see what happens in general over time.
Everyone knew that was going to be the case.
Cool.
What are you saying?
All right.
Everyone knew that was going to be the case.
You want to leave? I'll open the door for him now because now the vacuuming sounds like it's done. Ready to go out, buddy? I'll open it for you. Here we go. Here you go, buddy. I'll see you later. Go ahead. Go ahead, shoot finish back. Go out there now. Go ahead, Jasper. Jasper, I have to do my show. You have to choose if you're staying in or going out. Choose a minute. Okay. Okay, I'll see you later, buddy.
What is he doing now?
So, exactly what I thought would happen happened. He basically got antsy, so he was in here for about a half an hour.
Oh, the stupid cat. Yeah, sure.
He was literally
well, I
sitting
get that
there
too,
staring at the
DSP.
door. Like, why can't I go out? So this is why when you guys ask, why isn't Jasper Kitty on your streams more often? Well, when I stream, I do need to close my door because I have really high ceilings in my house. My house is meant to basically like have sound travel. So if I have that door open and I stream, my voice booms and echoes through the house, and my wife hears it.
So?
Okay? She doesn't want to hear my voice booming and echoing as I do commentary on video games or on podcasting. All right.
So why? You make over 100 grand a year. Why does she care?
When I have the door closed, that means that Jasper would be stuck in here, and then he gets antsy and he does what he just did. So that's why he's not in here all the time. I have absolutely no problem with Jasper.
That
being
stupid
in here.
fat
Like,
bitch should get on with it.
Here, but in
you make
general,
200 grand a
he's usually in
year
here when my wife is at work. That way, I can have the door open and it doesn't bother him. You see? So he's usually in here like 2-3 times a week when my wife is at work. And a lot of the times you don't see him because he's actually been very afraid since we did the studio change back in December, January, and he hasn't really been feeling comfortable. But this week he did. If you remember, twice last week he jumped up on my lap and he was on camera for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, that's cool that he's getting more accustomed to the set. It's not really freaking him out as much, you know. So you'll probably start seeing more of him now. So it's more comfortable. And again, if he would be okay with the door being closed, I'd like to have him in here all the time. I guess we'll see.
I guess we will.
Okay. How was my day off? Asked King Michael. It was all right. It certainly wasn't the best day off, but it wasn't the worst. We were in the big thaw,
right?
Meaning all the slush that we got on Friday was all melting, so it was insanely soaking wet outside yesterday. Big mess. You know, I had to drive around and do errands, and, you know, the roads were kind of yucky, but it was melting at a rapid pace because it warmed up a lot.
Listen to
you
this
know, in general,
brain
just a
dead
relaxing
talk.
day with my wife. We watched a lot of interesting videos from people who do those kind of like walking tour vlogs of places, and we've been trying to look like internationally. So we see this guy that he does like walking tours of like zoos and theme parks and things like that over in Asia. You know, places we'll never go. So we've watched a few of those videos, and that was kind of.
DSP and his wife are so boring, and are such a pair of shut-in like
oh, look at that
social recluse freaks that they watch walking tours of people going to zoos. They'll watch a walking tour of someone going to a zoo. They will watch other people go around and do things that they themselves could do. What do you want, boy? Literally.
Relaxing. We watched one of a zoo, and Jasper got all excited because you hear all these birds and everything, so he's all alerted. He's watching it with us. He's like, ooh, creatures on the screen, you know? So that was fun. And what do we have for dinner? Indian food. We ordered some Indian food. We got a chicken curry. We got a lamb biryani rice. And we got some tandoori chicken, which is the chicken that they make inside that clay pot oven. And it has this unique spices and flavorings on it. It's just absolutely delicious. So it was a pretty good day, relaxing day, good food, good times, just relaxing vibes, and a good recharge to come back for a fun week today.
Oh, look at that.
Have I considered moving to a better house for streaming? I don't know what you mean.
Better house for streaming.
A better house for streaming. What do you really think that there's a house that has a studio in it or something? Like what would be better for me for my streams? Okay, let's be realistic here. Okay, maybe if I could have fiber internet, which isn't available anywhere out here unless I lived in like downtown Seattle near the university. They have it there. It's not widely available out here yet. It will be soon. From what I understand, all these companies are improving their infrastructure. I'm actually going to talk with Comcast this year. It's time for me to renegotiate my contracts. I'm going to see what they have available. From what I understand, they do have some better speeds and packages. So we'll see. But yeah, for my own purposes, my internet's fine. Don't really foresee myself needing better internet or anything like that. In reality, I would say either a house that has central air so that I can actually regulate the temperature in my studio on days when it's super warm here, right? Or a room that's slightly bigger with better filming angles. To be honest with you, this room does have better filming angles. The wall over there is better, okay? If I were to rotate my entire set around to that back wall over there, and I had all my soundproofing over there and all my lighting, it would look better over there. I know it would. It's a bigger wall. I'd have more space for the desk. I'd be able to move in and out more easily. I could have the cameras actually further back.
Allegedly I fell asleep.
Better if I had it angled that way.
Allegedly I fell asleep on whilst watching Batman last night. I hadn't realised because I kind of just remember waking up at the credits and thinking, I think I just like nodded off for 20 minutes. I was like kind of drunk and was like, I think it's okay. But what actually happened was I was like sleeping through the whole thing. Allegedly I was like this. Allegedly I was laying back like, with my mouth like hanging open, just asleep. I don't think. Oh yeah, there's echo because of that. I don't think anyone clipped it mercifully. I can mute that actually. Yeah, I don't think anyone clipped it, but yeah. I woke up and went back to sleep. Great. I mean, it was you know, we're gonna watch Dark Knight Rises later. Oh, what's the matter, boy? Is that nice? See, look, he makes fuss, but yeah, there's an echo because of Video Ninja thing. There shouldn't be now. Yeah, the rum got me. Is that what you wanted, yeah? Fuss. Yeah? Is that what we wanted? Hey? Not many claw that though, can we? This cat, I swear. Look at him. Look, I'm not holding him like that. What, boy? Let's put that idiot back on.
And honestly, now that I have this different setup where now I'm playing on monitors instead of TVs and everything, it's doable. I would have to rearrange the entire room. It would take a lot of work, but I can do it, okay?
A lot of
so I would
work.
just say a
It's not like
slightly
that's your
bigger
job
room
or
would be
anything.
cool and having central air. But is that worth moving? No. It's not worth moving.
It's not
from
like
house
that's
to
his
house,
job or
especially in a
anything.
market like it is right now. You know,
Streaming and
how
having,
insane
like,
it is right now.
optimal setup.
Pricing on homes and everything is wild. So, no, I'm not looking to move to have a better filming setup. I'm good right now. And to be honest, within the next month, I will likely be putting in my air conditioner. I just have to because it's gonna start to have warmer temperatures, sun all the time. It's gonna be too hot in here. I'm gonna need to be able to cool down daily. So, have I caught up on the new season of Netflix One Piece yet? Do I have thoughts? I've watched some of it. It's great. It's just as good as season 1. It's very fast moving. Like, they're doing entire story arcs in like one episode.
What's he talking about?
It's just crazy to me because I remember watching the anime. And be like, damn, this took like a
One
long
Piece
time to get
again.
through, and they just turboed through it. The story beats so fast. So I hate to say it, I do feel like the impact of certain characters is lessened when their entire arc is 20 minutes versus like 7 episodes. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is probably the best way to go about it for mainstream audiences that aren't used to very long-winded anime. Let's be honest, anime tends to have tons of filler, going over the same things over and over, very long-winded dialogue, a lot of excessive
fucked it up. I
extra
can't
content,
comment. I've seen
and
the-
this
neither
show
the original
cuts
nor
all
this
of that out of there.
live
All of
action. And I
and
don't
just
plan to.
gets to the point. That's good, except then when a big impactful moment happens, it's like, oh, well, it's impactful to me because I watched the anime. So I actually know that this is like a really meaningful moment. But for the people just watching this show, I don't know if it really has as much impact. You know what I mean? But outside of that, it's pretty good. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm enjoying it. I am liking the show. And I look forward to finishing the season. And then maybe I can give you my whole thoughts on it. But I haven't gotten through it yet. Okay? Why won't I ever go to Asia? It's not that I won't ever go to Asia. It's just unlikely. Like, if I were to go on a vacation, I'm probably going to go somewhere in the United States where it's cheaper and easier to get there, as opposed to flying across the entire planet, where it'd be way more expensive, way more time-consuming, way more of a hassle, you know? Just saying. Like, it's not that I'm against going to Asia, but it's more feasible to do stuff more local, or at least within the contiguous United States. You know what I mean? Dapian says he meant a house that sound doesn't travel in, so you don't need the door closed. To be honest, that wouldn't be a good house for streaming. Like, if you're, think about it this way. You're in a room, this is your streaming studio, right? You need it to be a room that's spacious, because you want to have room to be able to maneuver your set, get around, have a bunch of equipment. Especially with me, my problem, one of my major problems is I have 2 PCs, 2 monitors, 2 lights, 2 cameras, 2 keyboards, 2 mice, the rolling bridge cast, the microphone, this, that, I can keep going. And all of that generates a ton of heat. It makes the air kind of dry and stagnant. It makes it, how can I say? You just know, like if you go into a computer room in school, in a college, right? It's got that weird vibe in the air. That's just what happens when you have a lot of electronics in a confined area, right? So you need to have space for that. You know, like you're not supposed to have that in a closet. You need to have that in like an aerated area. So the bigger the room, the better. But the bigger the room you have, the more echo you create. You know what I'm saying? So, and let's be honest, a residential house is not built for soundproofing. It's just not. It's meant for, you know, people to live in normally, a bedroom or whatever. When they built these homes, they're not thinking about, oh, how do we make it so that sound doesn't travel? So, that's correct. Let alone the insane amount of heat generated by my 4 wrist rests. Because I have the wrist rest here for the keyboard, the wrist rest for the mouse, the wrist rest for the keyboard, and the wrist rest for the mouse. You guys have not actually seen the final setup. I never took a picture or did the tour once this was fully set up completely. So you don't even know what it looks like. It's crazy, man. Let me tell you. Wrist, everywhere I go, my wrists are rested. Any position, my wrists are fully rested everywhere. The chair here is resting. Here it's resting. Oh, I have the most comfy wrists of any streamer. It's awesome. Okay.
Wait a minute. Come here, Soppy.
I could. That is true. I have so many wrist rests. I could have a wrist rest for my wrist
Easy.
rest. Like I could do this. Ready? See that? So now my wrist is rested, but the wrist rest is also rested. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that one. Now we're talking. Now we got some exciting ideas going on here on the show. That's why I do the show every day, because you guys share some of the most big-brained ideas I've ever heard. Thank you so much for that one. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, guys, it's been a fun half hour of messing around talking about the topics I wanted to talk about. Let's now just open the show up to Q&A. Let's see what's on your mind. If the show goes the normal length, great. If it goes short, great. If it goes long, whatever. But I do want to play Slay the Spire as a major stream today. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to play it as much as I wanted to the other day as a result of the power outage. So what do you guys want to talk about? Can you be unbanned on YouTube? I suppose so. I don't know who you are, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I don't recognize your name.
He kept scratching at his ear.
So let's see here.
Big ups, Iron Wolf. Yeah, he was scratching at his ear, so I went and got the fucking little cotton bud thing. Give his ear a little clean.
Okay, you're unbanned. There you go.
He was trying to escape because I got up and got back down. He was like freaked out and trying to escape because he's a tool. After I cleaned his ear, I just sat here like this and went right then, and he stayed here. So.
Whenever I have to clear my throat, whenever
he's hiding
have
here.
the stupid post-nasal drip or stuff like that, I mute it. There's still going to be bodily functions that happen that, like, for example, I just burped by accident. I didn't know I was going to burp. I was in the middle of doing something, and a burp just came out. Like, well, what am I going to do? I can't push the button now. The burp's already coming out. All right? So sometimes that'll happen. But, for example, right now, I had to do a clearing, and I muted it. So if it's something that I feel coming and I can plan and control, I'll mute it. If it's something that's a natural occurrence that I can't stop, I mean, you just have to put up with it. It's called being a human. All right? You get used to humans acting like humans. Oh, the Oscars are tonight? Boy, am I glad I don't care. I don't give two shits about the Oscars. I never have. I never will. I am not watching them. I'll be streaming RimWorld tonight, so I hope you guys will join me for that.
Stop it, yeah.
Oh, really? Well, happy Mother's Day in the UK. I did not know today was UK Mother's Day. To all the mums out there. Good work raising your boys and your girls.
Frankie, how you doing?
Responsible members of society for those who did. And who didn't, well, how dare you? Shame upon you. You should have done better. Happy Mother's Day in the UK. Very nice.
ESP, you don't have kids. You don't care about kids. Don't be so fake, dude. No one cares. Don't do that.
What brand of power backup do I use? I don't know. I got them off of Amazon. Gold something. Golden Mate. I'm trying to read it right now. I can't really see. Yeah. I think it's like Gold Mate or Golden Mate. I'm sure it's some stupid, knockoff brand. It's not no name brand or anything like that, but I got two of them like a year and a half ago because I knew I needed them. You cannot have high-end computers running with no battery backups. And they're good. It's just they're not ultra powerful or anything. They're meant to basically keep your PC on for like 20, 30 minutes.
I'm not going to fall asleep tonight.
Can shut down all the processes you're doing and shut them down safely.
You don't have any, you should just go for it. Just go for it.
There's no point. There's people have a misconception of what a PC battery backup is. They seem to think it means you could just run infinitely, even if there's no power. It's like having a generator in your house. No, that's not the point of a battery backup at all. It's supposed to be a fail-safe. So if your power suddenly turns off like this,
when do I owe you a shot?
It doesn't shock your computer and destroy your computer because of
when do I owe you a shot from?
It's also supposed to prevent you from losing your work. Like, let's say you were in the middle of a big piece of work. You're editing a video. You're doing a productivity thing. You're an accountant and you're in the middle of calculations. You didn't save yet, right?
Oh my God, 17 minutes
That's
ago.
The point.
All right. When the cat...
Excuse me. And then
when the cat
20, 30 minutes
off,
gives you time to save and shut down everything safely. So there is no sudden loss of power.
When he decides he's getting down.
That's the point of a battery backup. For some reason, people think the battery backup's supposed to last several hours and so you can continue your work day. That's not the case at all.
I mean, that makes sense.
Okay, I don't know why people have that misconception.
It messes with the lines. So, you're going to stand on stage and get judged for it. At my leisure. Well, I'm going to get a little... I'm not going to go hard tonight because I've got to get up for work tomorrow. But I'm going to get a little sipping glass of my new rum because it's too nice.
Yeah.
And it gives me an excuse to have a small amount.
You know, I streamed, it was about 30 minutes, I want to say. I streamed 30 extra minutes even when my power was out. Because that's how long my battery backup lasted.
The amount of fuss
and then people were leaving comments on the video.
Endure,
what kind of battery
but then
backup
be like
dies
completely
within 30
aloof
minutes?
and weird
all
at
of
the same
them.
time.
Like literally all of them. That's the point.
I swear to God. Eh?
It's not a generator. If you want, if you want to spend $1,000, you could probably get a generator for your house. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the point. No, I wear deodorant. I very much enjoy wearing deodorant and not stinking and sweating in the armpits. Yes, I wear deodorant.
What?
Any JRPGs I'm interested in for the future? Well, as you know, right now we are doing Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Sadly, once again, we have another week. I can only play it once.
Deodorant.
And this means that this playthrough is going to be like
need
forever
that
going
information
because
from him.
we're not playing it that often. Sorry, I keep getting a tickle in my throat today. And because we're not playing it that often, we're not making much progress, okay? Sucks. I want to be making progress just like all my other playthroughs, but, you know, it's light. Things keep happening, circumstances keep happening, new games keep coming out, and this thing keeps taking a backseat to everything else. Once we're done with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, you know, I don't know what I want to play. I would maybe want to do like a throwback. Like maybe I could play like Final Fantasy VI from the Pixel Remaster Collection, or maybe not.
Oh yeah, I bet that'd be riveting.
We should be jumping directly into it right away, because once you do a lengthy JRPG, you don't immediately start another one. Right?
They hurt no matter where you get them. Oh yeah, definitely. Some people got a better tolerance for the pain, and some parts of the body definitely hurt less
Mike
than others.
Kelly, thank you for 18 months.
But yes, I think they always hurt.
Banned, I appreciate
oh yeah,
that. Thank
definitely.
You so much. Speaking of
Just
which,
to
so
varying
here we
degrees,
are, 40 minutes into the stream.
based on where and who you
dare I
are.
not mention support, 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 support,
good Drake
support, 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 support. You might be saying, why is Phil saying support so much? Because there's actually retards who track how many times I say the word support on a stream. Support, 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 support. And this is going to throw their tracker into disarray. They're going to be like, why did Phil say support 700 times on stream today?
Where did that come from? Who's he annoyed at? Oh, I know who that is. I know what he's annoyed about. I know what it is. It's this guy. I think it's this guy.
Some kicks, become a sub, or give some subs. Anyone can send a tip via PayPal.
I think it's
I would
this
appreciate
guy.
that if you support the stream today, particularly for Hollow Knight. If you guys are here enjoying, please support the stream in some way. First of all, you can engage with the stream by giving it a like here on YouTube. If you're watching the video on demand, you can always give the video a like and leave comments. That helps a ton for engagement. The channel has gotten lots of engagement in the last week because of Resident Evil Requiem. So it would be great to continue on that path if you guys could like the content that I'm doing now that I'm done with Requiem. Outside of that, you can always support the stream via whatever method you
I'm
choose.
sure it
If
must
you're on
be
YouTube,
this
you can do a
guy
super
that's
chat or
triggered
become
him.
a member or give
I don't
some
know anyone else who
Drop
counts
kick to
it.
send some kicks my way or perhaps a sub. Or
I don't know anyone else who counts them like this. All right,
via my PayPal.
guys,
Appreciate it. Keep the
Smack.
streams alive and going. And this particular playthrough has done very well over the last month and a half.
Oh, who
And
is the
obviously,
guy
I'm
you're
gonna continue
watching?
that
Yes,
up.
he's a very
Keep that
cringy
going.
guy.
That momentum.
If you don't know, it's probably better off. Do you know what I mean? You're
so
in a
good.
better
Please
position
support.
to have not
Thank you.
fallen down the rabbit hole
All right,
of
guys.
watching this trash.
Thank you so much for your
Sadly,
support so far. We're up to
I'm
107
too
of support
far
for
gone.
Hollow Knight. If you're enjoying the stream, please remember to engage with it. Give it a like, okay? If you like the content, you
this
want more
little
indie
cat.
games, you
What
want
is
more
it,
fun,
boy?
please support this stream. This is probably our next to last Hollow Knight stream. All right, so let's go. Let's get that solid support for Hollow Knight and keep it going. Here you go. Someone in Kick Chat says,
Still sitting there
down from the
getting
rafters,
fussed.
no faction, last active 14 minutes ago. Does it look like I'm fucking playing the game right now?
Triggered.
Because you're retarded and I know how dumb you are, so if I say it a million times, it fucks you up. See? Support.
That was out of nowhere. So again, that was no one referred to that as far as I'm aware. It just kind of came out of nowhere. But I think that's who he was talking about. I feel like that's who he was talking about.
Anyway, yes, today, if you enjoy the content, you can support it. I don't know if you're aware of that. How can you do so? Well, there's many ways.
Gaming Boober tipped him $5 with like some obvious bait, you fucking dent.
To support my content.
No Alex animation. We got
I'm
Ryu
so sorry.
there.
I keep getting a tickle in my throat today. It's very annoying. I wish that my throat would support me more. It's not supporting me by giving me a tickle and making me cough frequently. That's not the level of support that I like from my throat. I wish I could just do my show smoothly, but my throat is not supporting me today. Anyway, so if you like my content, there's many ways that you can support it. All right. First of all, if you're here live on the stream, as you can see, we have over 220 viewers on YouTube alone. Please give the stream a like. Liking the content on this channel, whether it's the live stream or if you watch this on demand after the fact, helps with engagement. Engagement is a critical factor. And
big ups with the follow Iron Wolf. I appreciate that.
The more YouTube tends to recommend your content to the rest of the people on YouTube. So I'll show up more related videos, suggested videos in the algorithm if you like the content. So if you like the content, please click that like button. Now, engagement is also critical, meaning talking in the chat, interacting with me as I play the game today, leaving comments on said videos about the gameplay. All of that, okay? So that's pretty cool. Please leave comments and engage. It's awesome. It makes it more interactive and more fun to begin with. But I appreciate all of your commentary on my content. I read all your comments, and it helps me a lot with a lot of different kinds of games that I play. Okay? Now, outside of those free and interactive levels of support, you can also support the content via contributions. How can you do that? Well, if you're on the YouTube side, you could send a super chat, or you could send a tip via PayPal, or you could become a member or gift some memberships to the community. If you're on Kick, you can send some kicks my way, or you could become a subscriber to the channel, or you could possibly give some subscriptions to your fellow viewers. You could also send a tip if you're watching on Kick. So there's many different ways that you can support the content. And if you support the content today, I will give you a shout out. Okay?
He's going to bounce off in a minute because he's getting look. See, he's getting excited. He's pushing his head like harder, but he's going to bounce off in a sec.
So that I can keep stuff going around here. And
he's getting mischievous.
Thank you to those who have been supportive recently, because your support has allowed me to buy a bunch of games, to do upgrades to the setup, in general, just to do whatever we want to do on every single given day, right? There's no limitations. I'm like, oh no, I just can't do this today. Hey, do indies night, I'll buy a whole bunch of games, right? Which is awesome. So please, let's keep that going, and thank you in advance to anyone who supports the content today. I very much appreciate it. Particularly, here we go. We have Noob Gaming Boomer, who did a $5 super chat. Thank you to Noob Gaming Boomer. Let's see what they have to say, but let me get them on the leaderboard first.
What? I'm pretty sure one of them days is it.
So Noob Gaming Boomer
is a boy.
Says, are you going to do IRL streams? That would be cool to see the snow, or to see Seattle, maybe visiting arcades or thrift stores. It would be good content.
What boy?
Ideally, I think long term, I would like to do something like that. Now, it would not be something I would ever announce, because, you know, the moment that I announce it, people would try to mess with it, you know? And that's stupid.
Did you see
I'm not
that?
saying people would try to show up IRL and mess with me. I'm saying people would do stuff remotely, like try to call the store and say there's a bomb in the store, you know, dumb shit like that, because that's how they are. They're just mentally challenged people who think that stuff's funny when it's not. So I'm not against doing IRL content in the long term. Just that this year, I haven't had a chance to do anything yet.
They get all really, antsy and they give you little nips and stuff.
I wanted to do stuff and just hasn't.
No, it doesn't hurt. I mean, they're sharp, but it doesn't hurt you. They do this little like gentle nibble thing, overstimulation. They get all like antsy about it, but it's kind of funny because they sort of like it at the same time. Oh yeah, shot time. Yeah, they sort of like it. Like they get all coiled and they sort of like start gripping, but at the same time they're like, yeah, they like it, but it's like,
We
Yeah.
had 2 rooms. That we
Yeah,
had
he likes
cleaned,
it.
But now we have
Right.
to do measurements. We have to see what can fit in here.
So I had to
realistically.
adjust
What
the
can we use
package
this
there
room
'cause he was,
for?
like,
Can we get an
sitting-
exercise machine?
Right, I
Can
need
we
to
do-
get
like a
thing.
piece of furniture just to relax, you know, stuff like that. And we're working on that. So that's kind
Right,
of
sit tight.
our focus right now. But long term, I am interested in maybe doing some IRL content, going out for a nice day with the wife and filming a couple things, going to a restaurant, doing an in-person, food review for DSP Tries It, stuff like that. I would love to do. We just haven't really gotten around to it yet. It's just how life is. You get busy, and the next thing you know, some stuff that you were thinking of doing kind of gets put on the back shelf. And that's kind of what's happened with a few different things with us. It's like we wish by now, quite frankly, we were hoping that the whole redesign of the stuff in the house would have been done. We would have had an exercise machine, all that, and it just hasn't happened yet. We just get too busy all the time. And now, having to take days off from streaming in order to do other crap also just it impacts all of this, right? So, it is what it is. But long term, sure. We probably look to do some content like that, but I wouldn't tell you about it ahead of time,
Suffer.
to be honest.
Right.
It just doesn't make sense to do so because you don't want
We've
people to
got a
mess
little
with you,
slurpy
right?
slurp of the coconut
Okay.
rum. My new potential favourite. Sorry, big ups Renzo as well on YouTube. I see you. But yeah, big ups chat. Oh,
How do we have
little
things we
sup,
haven't
sup.
used for years? Because
Hope you're all having a nice night, and I
See,
hope you had a
people are
wonderful
stupid,
weekend.
and they want to
and
believe
carrying
whatever they're
further
told.
on from there.
So if you listen to the wrong people, you would think that I'm broke. I live in a tiny, crappy home. That's
Thank you
falling
for the
apart,
100
right?
bits, Law
No,
of Power
I
as
live in a
well.
large
OMG
house.
Zelda.
It's much more space.
Do I
than
like
we
wine? I
really
don't
use.
dislike
We
it.
have entire extra rooms that aren't.
I
used.
much
We have
prefer a
storage
sweet
that's not
wine.
used. We have all this.
I much prefer a sweet wine. Like, I've had a couple of red wines where they are very sweet. Like, still obviously wine, so like 11%, 12%, whatever they are. Sorry, how's 100 bits give me a hype train? But I'll red wine, definitely. How's 100 bits do a hype train? I need to mess with that thing. I need to, like, I don't know what it's done. I don't know why it's done that. But big ups, Law of Power. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate the 100-bit hype train. The 100-bit train. It's been doing that for a while. Was my last... not that long ago. Not that long ago. I want to say we saw a golden capper like 6 months ago or something like that. But I hadn't ever seen one for a while. I didn't get one for like 2 or 3 years of streaming. And then I like last year or last 2 years I had a few. Yeah, I reckon about 6 to 8 months ago. Definitely at some point last year. But yeah.
This stuff, and it's like when you don't take the time to take care of it, sadly you can get into like disarray, and that's kind of what happened. We had entire areas of clutter. We had to clean it out. We had furniture that was broken furniture, dead furniture we're not using. We had to get rid of it. We have a whole room across the hallway we're not using. We're like, let's clean this out. Let's take it seriously. Let's deep clean it. The garage was a huge mess. We cleaned it out, and now we got to power wash it. Like, we want to power wash the crap out of that garage so it's like sparkling clean. And then say, well, what can we do with this now, right? So we're finally starting to take the time to do that, which is something that, previously we should have, but didn't have the means, to be honest. Yeah, financially, that was a big part of it. And now we can, because things are going so well. So that's a good thing. It's a positive change, right? So yeah, things are going good. It's just now it's more about time than money. You know what I'm saying? It's about that. It's used to be money, and now it's like time is the bigger constraint for us. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing's getting clean in there, bruv. Oh no. Not happening.
Have I ever considered downsizing? Absolutely not. There's zero reason for me to downsize. That would be very foolish.
Smack.
This is where the stupidity comes in. Someone just says, "You just said you can only afford domestic vacations." No, I didn't. Now you're banned. Never said that. I said realistically, we'd probably stay domestic. Why? It's ease of travel, cheaper travel. You can do more. As opposed to if you're going to go across the world, it's going to be more expensive. It takes longer to travel and do stuff like that. When did I say we can't afford it? you're just an idiot. So get banned.
Hates it when people say he's poor.
What a moron.
Someone tell him it's okay to be poor. Yeah, sort the collar out. No, you don't want to go near Ket. You don't want to go near that big girl.
I don't know, Layla. We're not even really thinking about it. You know, Layla says, where would you like to go when you go on vacation? My wife and I have talked about a ton of different things. We really have. Like, at this point, it's like there's so many possibilities of things to do. You know, first we're like, when we go on vacation, we don't want to do tourist trap stuff. We want to go somewhere that's more relaxing, right? So do we want to go to like one of these like cabins up in the mountains or a resort or something where you're just relaxing, right? But then you're like, well, we want to go somewhere where there's a lot of good food. Maybe there's some good attractions. Well, that might be touristy. That's kind of the opposite, right? And you're like, well, where do we want to go? Do we want to go up to Canada? Do we want to go down the West Coast? Do we want to go to the East again? Do we want to go to the Midwest somewhere? And you talk about different places you can go and different things that you could do in those areas. There's some areas where, like, just simply because of its location, it's not known as like a humongous, like, tourist area, that you could do a lot of fun stuff for cheap. So you can do more because you can actually do it at a place that's not super crowded, like going to LA. Forget that shit, right? You want to go somewhere nice that's not crazy overpopulated and overexpensive. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of options. And it's like, maybe we want to go on a cruise one day. We've never done anything like that. And the thing is, what's happened is that now everyone online documents everything. So it's easy to now take a look at, say, hey, here's what you can do on a cruise line, where previously maybe you had no idea what you could actually do if you went on a cruise. Now people have documented a cruise from start to finish, and you could see the food, the activities, the booze, the fun that you can have on something like that. So if you're going to make that investment of money, you know that you're going to get maximum return out of it, as opposed to some people just go on a whim and then they end up hating the cruise because they had no idea that's what it really was, you see? So we're looking into a lot of things. We are. We've been looking at, but the thing is, none of it's serious because, like I've told you, we're not in a situation right now where we could do something like that because of our life situation. It's not money, it's our life situation. But, you know, things will change eventually, and then we'll look to do it. So we're not looking to travel or do anything like that right now. Right now, it's more like we want to do home improvements. We want to use the space we have, get a home gym, clean the house out, do stuff like that. That's our focus for this year. Some people are of the impression that we need to leave the country if we're going to go on a real vacation. Like I've said, here's the thing. My ideal trip, a life-changing trip that I would probably like to do someday, I want to go to Europe, and I want to do a tour of Europe, because I know that there's that train that goes across Europe, right? And it does, like, all the major places. So do a vacation based around that train. You, like, stay 2 days in the UK, 2 days in France, 2 days in Germany, 2 days in Italy. I have no idea if they're even in that order. I'm probably completely wrong. I'm horrible with geography, okay? But you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe stay 2-3 weeks in Europe, but just do a tour of Europe while you're there. Take in the sights, take in the food, take in the culture, the climate, all that stuff. Just enjoy a few days in each major country, right? I think that would be amazing. But am I ever going to get to do it? I don't know. I don't know. If you're going to Europe, it's a minimum of 2 weeks, of course. Like, you don't want to have to rush. You want to be able to do the fun stuff and take your time. Exactly. Eurostar, is that what it's called? The Eurostar? That train is super expensive. If you want the rail pass for a week, it's $300 per passenger. You think $300 for an entire week of travel is expensive? Dude, it costs like $100 to get a fucking Uber down the street in the United States. Are you crazy? Andrew Jose, thank you for a $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support this morning. Well, this afternoon now. We're in the afternoon. Appreciate that. Oh, there you go. Rose says, if you want to get maximum sightseeing done for a little hassle, maybe a cruise. Right, because the right cruise liner could hit up certain touristy locations along like a coast or down, you know what I'm saying? Certain paths, you can go to different islands and stuff. It's possible. That could be pretty fun. I don't know. Again, there's a lot to do in this world. I know some people, they tend to get so wrapped up in life. They're like, man, life sucks. Everything's boring. It's the opposite. There's actually so much interesting stuff on Earth to do. It's just a matter of having the time and the means, meaning financial and health-wise, to do them, right? There's so many things we would like to do, but we have to get to a point where we can actually do stuff. And right now, we're not at that point. I'd like to do a lot of different things, especially now that I've gotten healthy. I could do a lot more. You have to understand that when I was heavy and my back was killing me, I couldn't do much. Now I'm like healthy as shit. I can do whatever I want. I have no limitations with travel or whatever. I can do whatever I need to do. I'm good. King of the Void says, Virgin Voyages or Princess are good experiences. Yeah, for the minimal amount of research that we've done, which is incredibly minimal, we basically found out that Carnival cruises aren't very good. That Carnival cruises are meant to be more of the discount liner, but it's more like this crazy, zany party atmosphere where people just are like doing dumb shit. And that's the opposite of what we would want, you know? Certainly we want to have some fun, but we'd also want to have a relaxing experience. We don't want to be around a bunch of rowdy losers who get drunk and act like assholes all day. So...
Returned. Oh. I'm in. Deaf God, how you doing? I know, I mean, I fell asleep. I wasn't so much, I mean, I was hammered, but the main part was I fell asleep.
Anyway.
It's great.
Okay. All right, what else do you guys
and
want
I
to talk
thought it was
about?
only for like 20 minutes or something, like the end of the film.
We got a little bit of
I
time.
didn't realise it's for like literally like an hour,
Podcast.
hour and
I
a
covered
half.
all the topics I want to cover. So at any moment we can end the show.
It's great.
All right. And,
It was
and
great.
we can do whatever we want. Or we could...
Yeah, I feel good. I felt
keep
fine
going
this
and chill
morning. I
for a
streamed a
little
bit this
longer.
morning.
Either way, I'm happy. You know, what do you guys want to talk about today? Oh, I've been to Universal
guys
Studios
wanna talk
a ton of
about?
times. I don't think I want to do that again. I mean, I went to Universal Studios Florida and California when I was a kid, and then I went to Universal Studios again, like, 13 years ago? I don't want to go again. If anything, I want to do first-time experiences. You know what I mean? I want to do stuff I've never experienced before.
I know.
That way I'm adding to my
We're gonna
whole
watch
life
the
experience
second
rather
one,
than
though,
saying
so-
just redoing the same shit again.
So you're not going to miss that.
Am I going to see the
And
new
I
Scream
won't miss
movie?
that.
Eventually, I'll see it. I'm not going to the movies to see it.
Probably.
But whenever it's on demand, I'll see it. Insanely Loud says, you should go to the Mario Land at Universal Studios. If anything, that would probably be the more interesting thing, but my wife and I have seen it. Like
My
like
wife
said, we
and
have
I,
these walking
yeah.
tours, right? And we were very interested in it when it first released. And you look at it, you're like, okay, so here's the Mario, and now they have the Donkey Kong, and you see it, like, probably cool to see it, but it's pretty too expensive and just not a lot. It's not a big area. It's a smaller area. It's not like a giant Universal area. It's just these two sections of the park, and there's not a lot to do there. Like,
Okay.
each section has, like,
Good.
1 or 2 rides, if that, and then a bunch of, like, overpriced food and a bunch of souvenirs. And that's about it.
Great.
So, nah, like I said, if we were to do stuff like that ever, we'd probably want to do, like, first-time stuff we've never done before. But if anything, we're thinking that's the kind of stuff to avoid. That's the kind of stuff that's the real touristy trap stuff. If you have a bunch of kids and stuff and you want
Touristy
to do it
trap?
great, but we're thinking, can we find something that's like, go somewhere, it's not as well known, but it's more resort-like. You have more opportunity to relax, maybe have some really good food, some drinks, relax and chill, but then also maybe do some tourism,
Yeah,
some
great.
sightseeing,
Sounds-
some
sounds-
fun.
sounds
but
great.
it's not all about being surrounded by insane amounts of crowds the entire time, doing something a
Idyllic.
zillion other people have already done. You know what I mean? No, I will never start doing movie reviews, and I have no idea what
Dented.
the last movie I saw in a theater was. I really don't remember. It's been so long, and I have no desire to go back.
Sure.
Guitar player says Yellowstone Park. Really? You ever been a Yellowstone guitar player? I don't know anything about that. Good morning, or good afternoon, Satan. Satan is here on the stream. How you doing? Layla says, I went to a resort in Cancun. They have bars in the pool you can swim up to. Sounds like fun, but you don't want to drink too much in the pool. That sounds like a bad idea. Drinking too much when you're in the water.
You never seen one of them bars before, bro?
Guitar player, thank you for 57 months. He said, yeah, it's actually amazing. Yellowstone Park. That sounds interesting. I'm going to have to look into that.
He ain't going there.
Ramses says the Oregon coast has views and drinks and food. Maybe we'll look into that. Again, as long as it's not like super touristy shit. Like, I would probably never go to LA again in my life ever. Like, that's the last thing I would want to do. Go to, like, the place where there's a zillion fucking tourists. No.
Look at that.
No, please.
Okay. Fuse Hayden. Robot Gorilla Man, big ups. Welcome and that.
Heartbreaker, could you stop? He goes, are you going to vlog all these trips? Dude, can we chill? I even said we're not doing this anytime soon. We can't do it anytime soon. All right? Right now, it's not in the cards that we would do anything like this anytime soon. So just relax your ass.
Why? Because of the cat.
Stop getting excited.
Because our cat is a very stressful cat. Because the cat won't like it. There's Jasper Kitty.
Do they make yoga pants for men? That's an interesting question. You know, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they make all kinds of stuff like that for men and women. Compression pants, right? It'd be like the spandex compression pants. I'm sure they make them.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Probably with special design around the crotch to not over-compress your balls. But they still have compression on your leg. I bet they make them.
Why did you say that? Whatever, weirdo.
No, they wouldn't make yoga pants in denim. That would be the opposite purpose of yoga pants.
I mean, of course someone said that. Have I been to a what?
Would I consider doing a Reddit
trip? How
AMA
do you mean?
to set the internet straight about what is going on right now? I'm not sure I know what's going on right now. What are you talking about?
Paranoia.
What particularly is going on right now that I would need to do in a Reddit AMA on it?
Paranoia.
I'm not aware of anything going on. Right now,
Paranoia.
I'm on a normal week, chilling with my audience, talking, relaxing on my podcast. We're about to play Slay the Spire 2, which I'm excited for. Do I need to do a Reddit AMA for that? What are you talking about? The allegations. Oh, the of course. That's right. I should address all allegations. No, I told you. Listen, it's this simple. All the allegations are true. Every allegation that has ever been said against me is true. Even the ones that, if they were all true, contradict each other and couldn't possibly both be true, they're still true. Everything is true. 100%. There you go. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. What do I think of Sony's backpedaling on no more exclusives on PC? It's short-sighted, but at the same time, they really want to have a value for owning a PlayStation console, and that's the way to do it. So that's how they're protecting their value in the gaming landscape, because otherwise, if all PlayStation games eventually were coming to PC, that's going to cut down on their sales on PlayStation. and that's their focus. I mean, that's their whole reason that they have a console division, a gaming division, is to sell games on PlayStation, right? So, like, I understand where they're coming from, but it's kind of like the complete polar opposite of what Xbox is doing, right? Who's right, who's wrong? I don't know. But I know that Sony's not falling apart at the seams like Xbox is. So maybe they've got something there. I don't know. Any thoughts on John Carpenter's toxic butthole, as I called it after seeing the trailer because it looks awful?
Okay.
We watched the trailer. I don't even remember watching the trailer. So, if you mean that, yeah, from what people are saying, I guess it plays like Left 4 Dead or something. It came out already, right?
Who's saying
I haven't heard
that?
a peep about it, so I don't think it's getting much traction. You know, I'm playing the games that people are talking about, Slay the Spire 2, and people keep asking me, will I check out Pocopia? I might. People are asking me, will I play Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green? I might. But I don't think I'm going to be playing this Toxic Avenger game. Or whatever it's called, Toxic Crusader.
Trips like it. I've been on holidays, but I've not been on like a prolonged trip. I've been to a bunch of places, like just on holidays and stuff. When I was younger,
well, attendance is
a
quite
few times
good
when
right
I was
now.
older, more when I was younger.
Perhaps we should end the show and jump into Slay the Spire 2 while attendance.
Oh
is
yeah,
great,
brilliant!
right?
That'd be great.
I want to say thanks to everyone chilling.
Uh,
And for those of you who supported early, thank you. We saw one Alex animation. Again, it would be great to get support for Slay the Spire 2 today. It did great on premiere day, and then sadly Friday we had the power outage. It screwed it all up. If you like this chill gameplay of a brand new game that everyone's playing, then please support the stream today. Let's get it going. Let's have a nice, strong start to our week, okay?
yeah, let's do that.
All right. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's have a shorter podcast for today.
Yeah.
Why not, right? All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the Level 1 podcast.
Bro,
I hope
wants
that you
that
enjoyed
paper.
it.
He's ready.
Hey,
gimme.
Great. That's 6 damage per shiv.
I'm looking for more Alex animations.
Okay. I think so.
I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Ready? Are you ready?
So expect another show.
Are you ready?
This coming.
Do you see it? Are you ready? What did I say?
Thursday. You don't lose? Well, thank you, Swampy Boy, for that vote of confidence. That is a 2-pound super chat. He says, here's some support for Slay the Spire 2. Thank you so much.
And it's the shirt tear animation. They were both of those were from the top row, by the way. Both of those were from the top row. There's another one. There's another one, I think.
See, a generous $20 tip from Bookworm. Thank you, Bookworm, so much. Let's get you a nice animation.
I think there's another one there. A $20 tip. Oh no.
Here.
That's just some bullshit.
Here,
Mario.
this is another game I would have never
some
tried.
other nonsense.
Now
Look
I'll
at this
be buying
crap.
it for my iPad.
Oh my god. A $20 tip. Oh, there's one more. No, that's the membership.
What would I want to discard?
I think that's it.
Maybe Poison.
Is that it?
Sadly.
Yeah, maybe. A $20 tip. Yeah, that's it for now, I think. So far, we're literally 2 for 2. That's how predictable and trash this guy is. We're 2 for 2. We're literally 2 for 2 of these Alex animations. He said he done 4. What was the other 2? Flash, chop, and elbow. The other 2 is flash, chop, and elbow.
Survivor last. Oh yeah, if I play Survivor last, I don't have to discard a card. Oh yeah. Thank
Unbelievable, really. Oh my fucking hell. I can't watch him play this though. I can't watch him play these card like RPG, whatever it is. I'm sure it's great. But I can't watch him. Look at his fucking face.
I don't need either of these. Well, I guess this one's good because the block.
I can't watch this Den play these games. There'd be something else for me. I can't watch him play that.
I want to fight you.
Ah! I'm sure it's good, but I can't watch him play it. I can't. I'm sure it's good, but I can't watch him play it. Good LTG video today. I didn't watch the one from yesterday. There was something I wanted to watch. I don't think it was If This Is How You Don't Play. I'm sure. Was it a Rebsy video? What did Rebsy have? Oh, there's Hollow Knight. The movie trailer thing. The Picky Eater one was great. I'm not sure if it's that. It might have been that. There might have been another eating thing, or again, it might be or someone like a Street Fighter thing. Oh, fucking hell. Right. What time is it? We ain't going to watch. I mean, we could watch. We could watch a movie now. Play a little bit of games at the end. Oh. We could do that now. Oh, there was the Hate Army Goodfellas video. Oh, there was. Do you know what? That was from yesterday. There was the Hate Army Goodfellas video. I forgot to watch that. There was also the. There was the Ralph body cam footage of him getting arrested. It's kind of funny, but you know, it's just Ralph getting arrested.
Jazzy is here. Moderation legend and
it's
beta
just
testing
Ralph
beast.
getting arrested, so it's not like some like it's nothing you haven't like. It's not gonna properly blow your hair back. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the fuck! There is a what's name thing. No, I'm not watching it from where I passed out. I'm not watching Dark Knight from where I passed out because everyone saw it yesterday. What, like halfway through the film? I don't think people want to watch half the Dark Knight again. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can vote on it. You can vote on it. You get 3 minutes. Get 3 minutes. I know. I heard. I heard, apparently. You can vote on what we watch next. Vote now. And that's what we're doing. I mean, okay. People are choosing. They're not sure. They're working it out. Who voted for Fightcade? I'll put that on there just in case. I would have played a little bit of Street Fighter. I would have played a little bit. I played a little bit today. Only like literally like a couple of matches, like a couple of unranks against someone. Got battered. I don't know. It was pretty close. I still lost. I mean, I can see the way this is going. I can see the way this is going, chat. I can see how this is going. Let's watch Spice Worlds. Does he say that? Does he want Spice Worlds? He might have done. Yeah, I'm just sad. I'm more not sad, but I'm surprised that there's not a clip of me just like. Was that what I was like? Honestly, because I thought I was over here. I seem to remember laying like this, like with my arm on the sofa like that. But what was I like that? Like actually out like this in full view, like properly out. Oh God. Oh. Oh no. You look like Willow. So I was just like this. I just seem to remember waking up and thinking, oh shit, and the credits are rolling, and I just remember being like, yeah, that's good, wasn't it? I'm going to bed now. What, like this? Like that, just like this, on the side, like that. Just like laying. That rum's really nice. What can I say? That rum's super nice, okay? I mean, it's because my head rests nice here. It's because my head rests. I'll probably put my foot over there. My head rests nice there. Yeah. I mean, I can see why I was like this. What, just mouth hanging like, was hanging. You're lucky I didn't snore. You're lucky I didn't snore. Okay? You're lucky I didn't snore. Alright, YouTube, the chat voted. It really annoys me we can't do this with YouTube and Kick in Toe. We can't just watch a movie. Like, it fuck us over. I hate that it does that to us. I apologise, YouTube. I might boot up afterwards. I might not. But I'm probably not going to watch no more of the guy. Unless he has some real actual meltdown later and someone clips it. But if there's a bit of begging or something, I might watch it. But I doubt it. But thank you very much for hanging out YouTube and Kick. I appreciate all of you. Even though, like I said, YouTube is crappy about rebroadcasting and stuff like that. I will see you all very soon. Take it easy.